every single day. Most people only think about it when we're going to the beach or in the summertime. Not so. In fact, when you just leave your house.
Peppermint stick ice cream, which is not very easy to find. My first real job was probably washing dishes, and I started working there kind of illegally, so it's good they're no longer in business. It was right before I turned 15, so I wasn't really old enough to work there. And then I was waitressing there, also illegally. You know, I was always interested in journalism and in telling stories, and I took a journalism class in high school, and we took a field trip to the Hartford Courant, and I remember thinking how cool it was, and I loved the idea of telling stories, and I loved to write, but never necessarily thought I'd go into it. And in college, I was in the communications school, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and realized a lot of my good friends who were in the broadcast journalism program spent a good portion of their days running around Boston with a camera, and then they would go sit in the edit bay. And I loved that whole process, specifically the editing part. I loved putting together a story and being out there and talking to people. I mean, who doesn't want to be Linda Carter? I had the Underoos. So I guess I have to go with Wonder Woman.
It had to be you.
The one I always go back to is When Harry Met Sally.
Men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way.
I wandered around.
I have really fond memories. My roommate from freshman year of college, my friend Marilyn, and I used to, curl up in the same bed and put it on and not answer our door.
That's not true. I have a number of men friends, and there is no sex involved.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You only think you do.
But Marilyn and I just loved it, and so we would watch it constantly. One of my dad's things was always, he kind of had a fear of God in me. He would always say, Ruthie, my family calls me Ruthie because my middle name is Ruth, you can tell me anything. All I ask is that you don't lie to me. And it really stuck with me because I never, ever wanted my dad to be disappointed in me, so I didn't lie to him. So throughout my life, I really have to think hard, even about a white lie, before I do that. And I think there's a good reason for it, because karma's not pleasant. My parents. My mom is the strongest woman I know. And I get choked up when I think about it because I lost my dad in May. And he had been sick for a really long time. And he never once complained, which makes him one of my heroes. He couldn't do a lot with my kids. My younger son is named after him. But he could watch movies, especially with my older son. And nothing brought him more joy than just to be able to, have Weston be there and have Sawyer laying on him, just sleeping on his chest. My perfect day is pretty much every Sunday. Sunday mornings in our house, we wake up, sometimes with 2 sweet boys and a very large dog in our bed, and occasionally a cat. A day with no plans that I can just spend with my family doing nothing.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
And there she is. I think the one thing we can all say about Erica, not only a great wife, a great friend, a great mom, but just such a joy to see every day, too. And I know we can all speak.
You're
You're going to see it more and more, but Jeff and I have seen it the last 3 years, and we genuinely
I've seen it in the last 2 months.
Yeah,
We instantly clicked.
But to be very honest, a lot of people can say, oh, yeah, I love my coworkers and what, but you really are. You're the real deal, and I mean that. The whole honesty thing you talk about with your dad, I mean, you've always kept
Stevie was good like that. He taught us well.
You need a solid answer from someone you go to this one.
And the thing is, it gets better. I mean, I knew Erica first as a professional, as a colleague, and we've had a chance to spend some more time together this summer and fall, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And you know what? I concur with you guys too. It's nice to be with people that you actually really enjoy spending time with, that you respect very much as the professionals that you are. But it's really been fun getting to know you guys, and I think everyone at home will enjoy getting to know the 4 of us too, because we have some little quirks that you may not expect. Hidden beneath this serious exterior.
Slightly eccentric.
Not so little.
And we get to learn about Chris tomorrow.
Do you have
everything
Underoos?
you never wanted to know?
Pale in comparison, I'm sure. But
The Wonder Woman Underoos, I mean that.
I also have Josie and the Pussycats.
I will say, Wonder Woman, my office is Wonder Woman out, which is why I knew I would instantly.
Look at this
Like,
bun.
And the problem is I answered the same.
You have the Wonder Woman Underoos on now.
I don't want to give away too much of Jeff.
As we learned earlier this morning, yes, Krista likes to wear his Wonder Woman Underoos. She'll be busting out in Bustier tomorrow.
Talking about those quirks.
We're kidding about that.
All right, just ahead, someone that a lot of us may think we know because we've watched her for years, choreographer, a dancer. She's a singer, and then, of course, she spent a number of years on American Idol. Paula Abdul is now back with Live to Dance here on CBS, and she's actually going to join us in the studio.